finding tribe issue, I have been through the most. You know that podcast? I've been through the most podcasts. Hey guys,
I think I can testify
I've been
to
through the
that.
most. Bella can testify to. Like I have been through the most when it comes to finding my tribe, guys. But God saved me. People that were not tribing. The tribe was not tribing. But what we do in the same class, like that vibe, that vibe, you know. Like, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the talk show, Talk with Amma. And today I'm super excited about the guest that I have here today. She's my friend. She's a lover of Christ. And she begged me, people of God, see, she begged me not to sell this, but I must say it because amen. Can your friend ever? So, she is a brand ambassador. She works with Flog in Nigeria. She's also JCI Board of Directors in UNN here. She's a writer, she's a public speaker, award-winning public speaker, by the way. And she's also into tech. And she's a lover of God. And welcome with me, guys, to the show, Bella.
Hi. I'll see. Okay, I'm set. Hi guys, it's so good to be here. Okay, I'm saying again, like
No, we just, yeah.
It's so good to be here. I'm super excited to be here with Amma and you all. Thank you for having me, Amma.
The way you sounded, like, okay, I was set. Like, but when we leave here, like this,
Oh no, you know. No.
Oh my
Oh
days.
no, when you know when we leave here.
Okay, so basically, like, Bella, how did we meet? Like, how did we meet?
Okay, I used to see Amma in church. We attend the same church, and she used to like this fang. I don't talk to you.
Ah.
It's on your own.
Oh my days, did I do that?
No, I think you unintentionally did that. Do you get? So she was just giving off that vibes, and I'm like, okay,
Bella gives the vibe, you know. Yeah, be talking.
but that's okay. That's by the way. So we stayed in the same hostel, and then we got to know each other. So it was basically born. I think one thing that actually attracted me to Amma was she's such a sweet girl. She loves Christ, and then our values actually aligned. So
Yeah, that's true. I think, okay, before I say that, like, most people like ask how do they make friends and all of that, but your value ought to be in alignment a lot. And I think I was seeing you in church and we're in the same hostel, so basically it was like okay. And then I think somehow, like, you used to help me lay my edges. She always helps me lay my edges, always. Amen. So I think that's how it ended, and she has the same values and she's the lover of Christ. That really makes sense. Talking about someone out there watching this that needs to really know how to find your tribe, because it's in this finding tribe issue, I have been through the most. You know that podcast? I've been through the most podcasts. Hey guys,
I think I can testify
I've been
to
through the
that.
most. Bella can testify to. Like, I have been through the most when it comes to finding my tribe, guys. But God saved me.
I think that was you just exploring. You explored your options.
I explored though. I went to find my tribe with people that were not tribing. The tribe was not tribing. But what would we really tell someone out there and how to? I think we've been friends for years, 3 years now.
Yeah,
Like
3
someone
years plus.
that wants to find their tribe, this kind of value-driven friendship.
Okay, I think this might not really be popular, but I prayed about Amma.
Like this.
When I actually saw her and I liked her, I told God that God, I would like her to be my friend.
Oh
So
my days.
I prayed about Amma to be my friend. I didn't just see her there and we just bonded
Okay.
just like that.
Okay.
I think you might want to talk to God as well. Just pray to God, God, I need friends.
Truth.
Truth.
It's very true. I think and being a friendly person, being in a position, in a posture where you are open to receiving, not that
Yeah, you're
somebody will come to you, you are
receptive.
receptive, not somebody will come to you and you'll not be like, but in the same class, like that vibe, you know, like
Yes.
it's just, yeah. So talking about talking to God and everything, you know, someone that has a relationship with God, I will talk to God, obviously.
It is.
So like I I'll always say something. I don't know everybody. I don't know what another person's salvation story is, but for me, I met God in my room through a YouTube video on a YouTube channel. I mean, a day that I will never forget in my life. And since then, there's been up and down, but it's been amazing. You know, there are days where you will cry, you say, God, please. You will cry, you say, God, please. But that day, that exact day that God meets you. So there was no altar call or anything for me. So how was it like for you?
Okay, I think growing up from the background of ministers,
Pastor's children.
your parents are ministers, your siblings are ministers. So automatically you're a Christian, whether you're giving your life to Christ or not. So
Yeah.
I started going to church. I was born into church. I started going to church, but I really never knew Christ. That's the truth. And I never knew I was being religious until I came out of. I think it's when I came to school and then I encountered God. God did not come to my room and say, Bella, Bella.
Yeah,
there is something that God does to you. It changes your mindset.
Renewal of mind.
Yeah, there is a transformation that comes to you and you know, oh,
Yes.
I've encountered a supreme being. So that was basically what happened to me. I know God existed. I go to church. I do everything in normal Christian, but I never knew God. So encountering God was knowing Him for myself, building a personal relationship. So I knew God for myself, and I began to build a relationship with Him. So I think that's just basically it.
Talking about building, I was watching this the Shining Light show where DDK was talking with Flourish, and DDK was talking about discipline. That it's not every time you want to feel that emotional, you feel this mushy, like go to be mushy with God. There are some days that you really carry yourself to that place of prayer and like
you're not feeling anything.
You're not feeling anything. Like you just want to like build a relationship with God. Like God, I'm going to like discipline. Like I'm coming to your presence. I'm coming to spend time with you. And I think it's just so funny what happened today, where it's like. Sometimes it's like we don't want to do things because we don't feel like it.
Yeah.
But if, like I said earlier today, like if Jesus Christ would have said, doesn't feel like dying for us anymore. Like we don't walk by feelings. Like we don't walk by feelings in this kingdom. We don't walk by feelings.
I think you were the one I was telling that I was in church one day, and then I think pastors we had Bible study, and I think someone raised the question started. So what if I feel like I would say it out right sex, and the person was just like, okay, nice, it's a feeling. Have you ever felt like slapping your mom when she's done something wrong? Why did you go ahead and slap her? So sometimes the temptation is not the deal. You giving in to that temptation.
Yes. So coming to it, it's really so. So we are. I don't want to say the level we're in right now is school, but this school life. To somebody that is watching this and wants to come into the university or is already in the university and is trying to like navigate life, balancing academics, Bella, there's something about you. I keep saying it every time. I cannot take up the workload that you take up because I will break down automatically. This lady here needs to be given an award for taking up multiple things and executing excellently. Like it's not the one that you take up and then you're like, oh, I'm so sorry. She gives delivery
like that's an hype.
It's not hype, it's the truth. And I keep telling you that I just personally for me, I think it has to do with knowing who you are. But how do you even balance it with school and your own personal development and school? And even spirituality, like one would think that, because of the plenty activities you're involved in, you would slack on the side of your relationship with God. But then I'll still see Bella. I'll go to Bella's room, she'll not be there. Then I'll go and find Bella somewhere that is quiet. Bella is with what is that? Navigator's manual. She's with her Bible, and I'm like, oh my days, this young lady. Like how are you able to like literally balance everything?
Okay, first of all, Socrates said something and he says,
okay,
man, know thyself.
Man, know thyself.
I know myself. Okay. I love to be busy. I do not like gallivanting, engaging myself in frivolities. I love being busy. I derive joy from doing those things. So I want to be busy all the time. If I'm not working on this project, I'm working on another project. If I'm not working on another project, I'm doing this. And I think that's that that thing was inculcated into us from childhood. You know what it means to be a pastor's child? You would serve.
Oh my days.
You will serve.
Yeah, I remember something.
You're going to
yeah,
serve.
yeah.
So I'm already used to. Sometimes we just go to church as early as 6 in the morning. You're coming back late in the evening. You're serving from one thing to the other. So I'm already used to that lifestyle. And coming to school, I don't want to slack, and I'm purpose driven. I'm passionate about my values. I wanna get better at everything I do. That is how I just engage in all of these things. And you can say I do not have social life. I think I was speaking with a friend and he said, Simbella, before you leave this school, I will make sure you have a social life. I do not have social life, so I'm not even bothered about, I have a party to go to. And that is not because I'm condemning that.
And I think people's definition of social life varies.
I have a preferred social life. I just have a preferred social life for me though. So I don't party, I don't do all those things. I just put myself right into it. The truth is we have time. You might think you don't have time, but you have time. That time you use and sit down and then you gist for 2 hours. I'm not going to do that. My mentor was telling me something, I think last time I picked that, and he said he doesn't engage in a conversation that doesn't have value for 30 minutes.
Okay.
And when I began to build myself towards that line, if I'm talking with you and that conversation is not leading to where I want it, I'm not gaining value, you're not gaining value. 30 minutes is too much. We're just going to cut it. So I have enough time to do what I want to do. You're not gallivanting up and down. I think I've had this conversation with you. Sometimes we really do, just like I said, we really do not know who we are. I think for me, when I was experiencing that, and it was not even the pressure, I wasn't even feeling pressure, but I just feel like, okay, there's this guy, it's fine, he has everything, I think I should go on. And then, I've not even discovered myself, but I think it was after God had delivered me, God began to open my eyes, and I discovered that I am a very, very committed person. If I start dating you, do you know I'm going to carry this relationship on my head? I'm going to be so committed at the relationship that I might live
at the expense of your own.
My dreams.
Yes.
I might leave my dreams and begin to chase your dreams because I want to do everything to keep that relationship alive and to please the person. And imagine God has seen into that and then has delivered me
and then revealed yourself to you.
Do you get? If I was still there, do you know I wouldn't have discovered myself because I would be chasing that person's dream. So sometimes we just need to calm down and understand what is God's plan for me. Who am I?
Who am I?
Ask yourself first. Who am I?
You might want to consider listening to Stephanie K's message on who am I, and then build from there.
Yeah.
Literally ask God who you are. So basically, I asked all my guests this question: what is success to you? What's your definition of success?
I think my definition of success changed over time.
Mine changed. Mine changed.
Before, I think success to me before was money.
Lots of it.
Maybe a truckload. Maybe a truckload. But
there's more to success.
Now, success to me is when other people is able to come out and say, because of this person, I'm successful. That's success to me. So there is a replicated impact over and over again. I think that's success. So success to me is not just even though the material things are really, really important to me, but success to me is not that. Success to me is impact. Success to me is influence.
Interesting. Okay, people. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for listening to us. I really hope you enjoyed our conversation. Make sure you like. Make sure you leave me a comment in the comment section. Make sure you share with your friends, and please don't forget to subscribe. If you really love this video, I want to help. Subscribe to this channel, okay? We love you guys. Bye.